Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the final match of Season 59. And last round we got stomped. So that means in order to stay in Kyber 2 and to finish with a winning season, we need to win this match. Last round we went up against Judark and he's a spender. He had Balin Skull, Great Mother CRON, he had everything, really tough opponent, really tough defense. We set forth a careful plan, executed on it, it was working, and then my BANE failed up against QADME and we couldn't get through. We would have lost regardless. We were not going to be as efficient as he was, but still it would have been a really nice accomplishment to get that full clear. So for BANE to fail is pretty disappointing. For our final look at the bracket, my opponent tracks 1. He has a smaller GP by about 800k. Zetas are pretty good though at 274. That means he's not too much younger than me, or at least most likely not. Omicron's though fairly light at 30. We've got an advantage of 12. He's an 8 GL player. Relic units lighter at 177. We actually have an advantage there. So that distribution could be interesting, where we're basically the same on tier 5, tier 7. I have 10 more at tier 8 and 5 more at tier 9. So we have some strong advantages in relics. Looking at the mods, he's got about as many 6-dot mods as me. I've got 47 more. His 25 average is good. His top 500 average though is significantly lower than my own. And we can see I've got 25 more, 25 plus speed mods, and then 20 plus. Ooh, we got a ton more on the 20 plus. That's huge. Like 150-ish. 15 plus, we basically got double. We have like 250 more. So just massive mod advantage, which might mean he's a younger account that has spent, where maybe, because it's harder to buy your way into a lot of Zetas and good mods. The other metrics here he could spend his way into. Does not really care about datacrons. And then looking at the rest of this, we got relic 7s on most of the GLs, except for SLKR actually, which is kind of a surprise. We have a slow Malgus, triple Ami, Radis, Iden, triple Ami Starkiller. We got Dash, Wampa, Savage, Cere, triple Ami Aphra, who's not modded correctly, and also not at relic, so maybe a recent unlock. Then Swolo, Qui-Gon, Zorii, no third sister. We have no Crex Ami, but he's at 297 speed. We'll keep that in mind. Malicos here, not at relics. No Amis, no Bodalore, no Jar Jar. He does have BANE though with triple Ami and the triple Ami QADME. So he's been heavy on investing on the things that he does have, but he's missing a lot. And the rest of this, he has no Calcestus, but surprisingly, he does have both the Leviathan and Profundity at 7 stars. Taking a look at the quality of his modding, already think that we are probably going to be very strong here. Crex is who we're looking for, is right there at 297 speed. And his last one above 300 speed is the Jedi Knight Revan. So he's got 20 characters and I'm between like 45 and 50, or maybe even over 50 at this point. So we have a pretty strong advantage. We were expecting to see that. We will see how much it comes into play, because I did make one little error here. I was trying to correct, not correct, but to re-strengthen my defense after we took a ton of stuff off of defense for last round, but I probably should have kept one team. So this is what we have set down. This territory, I moved my Radis up here. I took Zorii off because Zorii wasn't getting any holds, but Tuskens were. So Tuskens earned their spot. CLS has been getting holds. Dash got a surprise hold last round. So those guys all earning a place. Crex is just a team that will either get a hold or will draw out a strong counter. We've got Jabba, Leia returned to defense. We got Boss Nass, Hondo, and Saw Gerrera. So this territory, I want him to burn through teams first. And then in the back wall, we got Cere has returned to defense. We have QADME, Lord Vader, Trench, and then I kept the Separatists on defense, or not the Separatists, but the Grievous, because they got a surprise hold in the past week or two, which I was pretty impressed by, so, because I wasn't expecting them to. They've earned a temporary spot. They might get replaced soon, because I don't really think they deserve to be there, but maybe, maybe not. Weaker Wampas will fall to it. That's what happened when they got a hold. My opponent had like a Relic 5 Wampa, and the mods weren't really there. So that team can stop a Wampa, at least the right Wampa. Now we are looking at Zorii, Zerg, CADME, JML, and Qui-Gon. JML is a surprise to see on defense, but it was in his history. And then we have Lord Vader, Rey Swolo, Jabba, Leia, and JMK. Now here's the problem. I probably need to, at least the way that I was thinking about this, I guess I don't have to. Okay, yeah, here it is. To get through Leia, I'm going to actually make a cut. So here's the problem. For me to get through that Leia, I need to use my Sith Eternal Emperor with my Bane. I don't think there's really anything else that I have that's going to beat it. It's one of the things that would... my life would be a whole lot easier if I had SLKR. Now we are also having to deal with JMK, which means I would need to do a JMK mirror, or what I'm going to try and do is gamble with Third Sister, and that puts me in a tough position with CADME, which takes either Bane or JMK, and if I don't use Bane or JMK, I can't get through this CADME. So I basically have to use my JMK there, which means I'm not using an ideal counter up against this JMK, so I'm gambling, but it's only a level 3 CRON. It doesn't have the level 6. It does have a tank revive though. So I think what we're going to do is let me look at this CRON. Does he have the right? I guess I don't know if Bodler still beats this, but we're going to find out. And maybe not the match to start off on, because I like to start off with some positive momentum. Otherwise, I feel like I get into my head. But let's do it anyway. Let's jump to full screen and let's get into this. Hopefully this still works. So we take that hit. We will get protection up. I feel like okay. We will call the assist. Alright, and now we're gonna hit Maul. That Maul took that hit like it was nothing. We're gonna hit Maul again. I don't know, I feel like this one... If I faced this before, I don't think I was facing this CRON, the CRON with all the right abilities. Let's give a hit. Alright, this will take out GAC. Well, where are we at? I think I'm going to call the assist, because I think we have a... Yeah, the Dispel here. Okay, so that's one Maul. We did beat this once, but maybe the different level 6 ability. Alright, now we will get rid of the buff immunity. Alright, I'm worried. Definitely worried. Let's get protection up. Alright, Maul's gone. This should get rid of guard. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, we're good. At least I think we are. We'll get rid of the healing immunity. We're going to do this, but I was kind of tempted to save it, but we'd get ability block if he uses that other abilities. No, we made the right call. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Little bit tougher, but basically the same. I don't know what I'm going to do up against this Jabba. I got a 2-shot this job. Alright, we're going to Starkiller now. I think I put too much back on defense. I do think it is quite possible we're going to get stuck. Where's Dark Side? Which I'm a little disappointed by, because it might mean that we are not getting our win. Alright. Is there... I don't think that one. Yeah, none of these. I guess we're just going to take this, grab some stats. Which CRON was this? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Actually, that extra speed, that can come into play. Alright, well, AoE, we don't get the stun. Let's try and dispel. Well, not try, let's dispel. Alright. Land the tenacity. We only get one. Alright, let's get a hit on Ray and trigger. Okay, that's triggered. We'll hit the stagger. Oh no, we're not winning this match. There's no way. This is unavailable, right? No, we gotta trigger it on Swolo. Okay, it's been triggered on Swolo. We're dealing with one of these insane rays. Yeah, no. No, it's over. No, we've lost. Like, that's something we can't recover from. We're gonna just play the rest of this out and see what would happen, but I think unless my opponent does me a huge favor by not really playing, this is a loss. Let's go with the torture. No, our basics. We'll drop an armor shred. Alright, take your hit. Okay. We're going to stick with the basic. Because I want those multiple hits. Turn meter and remove the protection up. I'm going to AoE it. Why are you back a third time? Okay. Oh, there's a savior thing. Alright, whatever. I think I'm going to just take out Kenobi. Okay, here we can get rid of the protection up. Alright, a little annoying, but whatever. Yeah, let's land a torture. Don't die! Alright, there's my death mark back. Hopefully it doesn't get a... No. Come on, give it to me. No. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it. Maybe I should have gone after her earlier instead of when I chose to go after Kenobi. No, it's over. We can clean that up now. Is this unavailable? Okay, we inflicted the locked buffs, which is what I was hoping for, but it's over. But we can do something that's very rare right now. Now that we've taken out everybody else. Something that we never get to do is we can clean them up as Wampa. The rare cleanup. What do I want? It's not gonna come. I guess this'll happen a little bit. I know we could have done Cere Junda with Malicos and Starkiller like we did last round. I didn't think it was gonna be necessary with this guy. Usually we don't need to do it. I guess I really should just be autoing, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna auto in a second. I just want to get the protection up again, and we'll auto. I think I've only done this like once before. Like this type of situation never comes up. Like, if he's getting a hold, it's usually a situation where somebody else is standing with him. And if you can get through Cat or get through GK, you're usually going to win. Alright, what was my plan again? Yeah, I just don't think I have another way through Swolo. I mean, I guess I could try and do... No, Cere Jr. is not going to do it at this stage. Alright, what are we doing? C BANE. You know what? Let's head up top. Because if I'm not going to win, we need to make a decision about what we're going to clear. And I might not be clearing that territory, which means we're clearing down here. Let's do a little bit of a risky thing with the Night Sisters. This is probably not recommended, but we're going to do it anyway. Because whenever Hero's here, this is a lot less successful. Alright, we're doing this to recover a little bit of health and protection. We will do the AoE. Okay, that's good. We're going to basic, start stacking those stats. Yeah, let's try and take him out. Okay. Not great. Let's bring him back. There's a well-timed stun. Finn is going to go down. Alright, let's try and get Hero. We're going to do the basic, but I was thinking about not doing the basic. I really need to land some of these stuns. Okay, come on. Alright, that should be enough. You can see how, like, why I think these Finn versions are the hardest ones, because, like, usually we're done by now. But it's such a cheap counter that it's just worth it to me. So otherwise we're using better teams. Teams that I could or should be using elsewhere. Now what I'm wondering about is if there's like a cheap way for me to get through this JML. I don't think there is. I think we're going to gamble on... We're going to try and do my BANE up against Leia, which I never do. And I don't do it because my BANE's not good enough. But I kind of feel like that's the way forward. What am I doing here? I'm going to go with healing immunity. I have the wrong level 6 ability on the Jedi CRON, I realized. Alright, where are we at? I'm going to throw this on Kenobi. Because usually by the time a Cat's ready to go, we're fine. I think helping out Kenobi is going to be more beneficial. Okay. Can we get to a full charge, man? Alright. Trip the alt. Plus with how they increase cooldowns and stuff, yeah. I made the right call. Alright, let us... Oh, they got foresight. Let's go here. Is that what I want to take out? Yeah, let's get rid of QADME. And if we don't take out the decoy, then they're not going to go under stealth now that QADME is gone. Okay. Where are we at? Alright, that's not what I wanted. We're having to attack. Well, I guess it doesn't matter about you going under stealth anymore. Or the decoy staying alive. Can I just get big hit? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's auto. So I need to finish Ahsoka. Still working on it. I've got 2 episodes left. I had stopped during episode 4. Then I watched 4, 5, and 6. And it's not bad. It's just... It's really boring. Like, the problem with the show is it's all plot with no story. Like, understanding this distinction between plot and story. Plot is what is happening, and story is why is it happening. And a lot of these Star Wars shows, it's just all plot. It's just like, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. And I have not been told yet why I should care that any of these things are happening. It's just all substanceless to me. I'm quite bored. All right, we're going to Sith this. And that's not who I want. Not that. How about... Do I want that? That's not going to happen. Here, let's do this. Alright, Dark Deception. Apply the doubt. Now we'll fear everybody. Land a shock. Hit that shock. More shock. Starting to work on the Dark Side Ray kit reveal video today. That one's looking pretty good. Trying to decide if it's going to be better on offense or defense. Like, it's going to be good on both. Which means it's probably going to be on defense. Because I think we're always looking for more defensive teams. Alright, there we go. Let's just auto from here. Alright, we drain. Do I have another way we can get through that JML? There's got to be a cheap way through JML these days. Because if I can do it without Sith Eternal Emperor, then we're a little bit more in business. I guess I have JML. I could do my own mirror. It's just kind of in my head that maybe we could try and work our way through that Ray Swolo. I guess we need to take a moment to think. I think we're going to gamble. Yeah. Alright, here's where we're at. I can attempt Cere Malicos up either against the JML or the Ray. But this, what was this CRON? Turn meter. Just had no problem with my Palpatine. But the win rate is bad on both. It's like 75 plus. God, I wish I had the right stun CRON. Because this is one option. This never works for me. Like, I know this doesn't work. So why would I do it? I think I'd rather gamble with Cere. I just have more faith in them. Oh, and you know what? We have a Malicos CRON. Yeah, I feel better about this. Okay. They're going. That hurts a lot. Don't you dare. Okay. No! Why is this team so good? This guy's stuff isn't that good, but this team is good. I never get blowed up like this from this squad. Fine. All right. Then it means I'm going to make sure I get through this. We're not goofing around anymore. We're going to do Sith here. We'll keep gambling down below and see what happens, but okay, wait, it's 3v3. Do I want tanks? Do I want something else? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Let's grab... Oh, you know what? We can grab... Let's do a tank revive. Even though that uses our mercenary crons. Okay. I put way too much on defense. I did not think this through at all. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, let's take out Shakti. She's going to take more turns, and Jolie's not really going to do anything. Let's recover some protection. Oh, I should have done that dispel buff. Just in case. Alright, here's the alt. They hit their alt. Let's blow them up. Alright, then we're going to use Jedi here. Stuff, yeah, let's do that. Jolie CRON, sure. I wonder what, I should look at that Jolie CRON a little bit more. Maybe what if I did Bastil instead of Yoda? It probably makes no sense to do it. I'm just curious. Because I really just ignore the level 6 Old Republic ability, because I don't care. I don't care about the Old Republic. Alright, it's Mark. Revive. Take out quiet. Oh, come on. Now let's get the free turn. Oh, jeez, seriously? We're gonna do this, but they're gonna blow me up right now. Yeah. I considered maybe I should just time it out, but no. Alright, we'll clean this up with our Wookiees, if I can remember how the alphabet works. They made... What's Dispel? I think I know this by now. They made Cam so much worse by getting rid of the taunt. Because like right now, we would be... Or we could potentially be forced into dealing with Cam. And we can just ignore him now. I don't know why they could have just done something like specific in the raid to make the taunt not be a thing. I just don't think the raid, especially with raids being short-lived and temporary, it's worth messing up Cam permanently so that your raid can have a mechanic that you wanted it to have. Especially with how readily they dispel buffs in that thing. Like, was the taunt on Cam really that problematic? Alright. So that went mostly according to plan. It's just this went not at all according to plan. So here we're going to gamble a little bit. You're going to see me do the one thing I never do, which is take BANE up against Leia. You never see me do it, and there's a reason we don't do it. But, oh, you know what? Let's do this CRON where we get some extra health and protection. Not that we're going to get much with only 2 characters, but every little bit helps. All right, let's gamble. And this is why we don't do this. Increase cooldowns. We will AoE and AoE again. Okay. Take a couple hits. Basic. There goes our guy, but we get some stats. Basic. Next turn we get to increase cooldowns again. If we get there. Alright, increase cooldowns. AoE. Can we counter? Can we take out Drogon? Oh my god. I can't believe we've done this well. I can't. Okay, we won it. I don't like doing that, but maybe I should trust you more. Maybe that was a fluke, or maybe the times I've lost was a fluke. I don't know. But now we're still alive. We can attempt Jedi here. I don't have the I think what happened was I saw like the word stun, and I just didn't read the whole thing, and I just have a bunch of this nonsense. I think we're gonna offense. No, we're taking this. I think the level 3 ability alone is worth it. Alright, we AoE. And now we gotta be careful about spreading this around correctly, because I never do that well. Alright, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna go with the armor shred. Let's go with the stun. Okay, she triggered it on herself. Alright, triggered on Swolo. Ray's gone. Come on. Alright, we'll drop an armor shred on her. We'll AoE. Okay, she hit her red. I need to be focusing on the alt. Let's do protection up. I stopped doing a good job of tracking whose turn I was on, and you're seeing the consequences of that right now. Alright, we will... Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We'll... Okay. We're alive. We might be able to full clear this guy. I don't know what we're going to do here. I guess maybe we Aphra it, because I don't need to win with it. It would be really nice to have Malicos right now. Let's try Aphra. Right. It would be really nice to have Malicos right now. Do I want Dispel or... No, let's take this turn meter. I don't think this is going to go well, unless his mods are terrible on these characters. In 5v5 maybe. I gotta fix this camera. Alright, let's bring out a friend. We'll AoE. We'll drop the torture. I shouldn't have done the torture because he's at full turn meter. That would have been smarter to save the torture. What are you playing with? Did you bring in something? Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? Take an armor shred. Okay, that... I hope the CRON counts summons. Okay, we can hit Leia. Oh my god! Can I revive yet? Next turn if I make it. Nope, we're dead. 7? No, we're not surviving 7. Alright. That dodge. Oh my. There's a couple things. One, the torture when I did. None of this matters at this point. Okay. I gotta figure out a way to do this. I guess we'll try Zerg. Because I don't need to win. I just have to get through Bosch. Which Nice Sisters would be kind of nice right now. You know what? Let's strip turn meter. Because they had too much. Alright, let's hit those staggers. Alright, AoE. Okay. I don't think this is going to work. Alright, let's bring him back. AoE. AoE. Come on. AoE. Alright, come on. Let's do this right now. Let's do it right now. Perfect. Okay. We'll take the turn meter. We're going to hit the AoE, but we might want to start doing armor shreds. I'm going to do an armor shred. Oh, why are you dodging? Because Rancor is going to come out soon, I think. Yeah. I think we're hitting Rancor range. Too much recovery. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance at winning this outright. Yeah, armor shred. I just feel like I gotta do armor shred to have a chance. Oh, let's see, look at that recovery. Yeah, let's do turn meter. Okay, we're through the protection up again. I'm going with these armor shreds. I feel like it's my only shot. Okay. Little, okay, that's not too bad. Yes! We got through it. Alright, what do you got back here? We can do this. We can do this. Gas is probably my best option up against Iden, but I just want to make sure we don't get in a trap, because we used up a lot of stuff to get to this point. Alright, let's think about this. We can nest this. Let's not even think about this one. Let's take this off the board. Nest isn't separatist. She's a smuggler. Oh, she's on defense. Can't do that. All right, how do we want to deal with this? You know what? I'm feeling a little crazy right now. These are all single target abilities. Let's be crazy. I think we can do this. We don't have a tank. That's not going to come into play. Sure, let's do that. A little bit of recovery would be nice. I think I want to try and blow up Ackbar. That's going to be my shot. Yes! I knew this would work. Okay, Leia's down, and we're good. And plus, we can do a healing immunity on Fulcrum if we have any trouble. I don't think we are, but... awesome. God, I love this team. Alright, this Crex team might be a bit of an issue, the Separatists. The Ewoks aren't an issue. Crex, though, what do we have left? Because they're just going to take a number of turns. We would need some way to interrupt that, and I don't think we have a way to do that. Except, oh, you know what? We got Padme. And Padme is going to get stuff from them. Let's do a tank revive. This may not work, but I feel like this should work. I'm tempted to just go after Kanan. Alright, let's dispel. Because maybe this is the wrong call, but I kind of just want to get myself to an advantage. And now we've got our advantage. Can we stun? That's not the one I tried to click on, but whatever. Yeah, just because with all these attacks out of turn, this was always going to have a high shot at working. I'm going to save that. Okay. Awesome. We won. Great. Which now gets us to 3 teams. One we don't have to worry about. Although, they kind of crit. You know what we can do here? We have Night Sisters still, right? Yeah, let's do Great Mother, Morgan, Spirit. You know what? Let us... They're going to stealth everybody. Let's go after Trench. Doomed, Blessed. Okay. Now Dooku. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, should have saved my heal. Okay. Awesome. Now we can easily gas this. I don't even need to think about this. Oh, and it's a Gear 12 Iden. Yeah, she's going to fall apart. Alright. Armor Shred, AoE, down. Let's move the turret. Okay, down, auto. So Conquest is starting tomorrow morning. I'm kind of excited for Conquest. To have a new Conquest, new thing to worry about, new thing to figure out. And these crons, because the last Conquest, with the first one with the new set of crons, I was traveling and I missed out on like several days of progress. I was way behind on crons. What do we want? Maybe we can goof off for a moment. This is a bad idea. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this, but I want to do it. Oh, I shouldn't do this. Alright, let's hit Nisa. I shouldn't have hit Nisa because of the counters. Yeah. See, I need to make him faster. Or I need to make everybody faster. Like, this doesn't. That only does damage if they're alive. And they weren't. Okay, what do we got left? Well, I have Iden. Why don't I do that? We could do Death and Storm, and I guess we can do that. Alright, we take those hits. I don't care. Oh, we could have tested. The remnants would work. You could see with their crit chance and crit damage, the Enoch squad would have fallen apart. So I guess that wasn't a thing to test, but yeah. God, my defense is going to look so different next conquest. How am I doing this? So I have Leviathan, Profundity. The Endurance is on defense, so I can't do that one. I think I need to do the Profundity counter to the Leviathan, but I got... Where's my notebook? Alright, this is going to be tough, but if I get through him, he can't get through. Well, I guess he could do the same thing I'm about to do to him, but I just don't think he's going to. But do I have this lined up? No? Alright, then we need to grab the Profundity, but I need to change it. So we got Outrider, Y-Wing, Falcon, and then I need... What do I need? I need Rebels. We're going to do Phantom, Ghost, Cassian. Oh, and I need the Mark 6. That's what I need. Alright, let's go in. Now, this is all about tenacity up and getting to the alt. So, we are doing the basic, because we're trying to grant the turn meter to the Outrider. Because I need to then, because the basic gives 100% turn meter, then we're doing tenacity up. So we're going with this ability. And we can just do a basic. We will land the special here, but it's pretty much not going to matter. We can do this. Because, yeah, we have to do those because we need the attacks out of turn. We're going to basic. So we are stunned now. We're not getting a lot of attacks out of turn. That's a concern. Now we're going to bring out the Mark 6. Because the Mark 6 allows us to do tenacity up as well. Is it this one? Yeah, we're doing tenacity up. Yeah, and they take those big hits. I kind of want to wobble. We're going to wobble, but maybe that's not the right call. Because everybody had days. I'm terrified. Alright, let's get tenacity up again. We're not getting attacks out of turn. Alright, we're at 94. You guys gotta attack. Come on. Tell me I'm at 100. We just got there. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it. We'll wobble. Hit the download, and now we're going to bring out the Phantom. This is why the Phantom's here, because it's going to die and blow up, but we'll be able to bring in a reinforcement next turn. You know what? Let's do some tenacity up. Okay, bomber's down. Alright, let's bring out Cass. Oh, I didn't pay attention to who had days. All right. Success. Now, this should be fine, but this has actually failed for me before. So what do we want? How do I want to play this? I'm still going to bring that out. All right. Alright, we take those hits. First ability. We'll do this. Alright, so he attacks with his AoE. We're going to attack the punishing one. We're going to base it because they all have tenacity up, and then mass assist. There we go. And now, maybe I don't want to do this. I'm going to bring out the Sith Fighter, but I considered not doing it. Because they're going to have the Houndstooth, and I don't have an easy way through the Houndstooth. Now that the Mark 6 was used up for the other counter. But we will get to our alt. Or we should at least. I guess we'll bring out... See, this is what I'm worried about. They're going to get to the alt before me. Yeah. No, I need to play this differently. Alright, take out there, that's good. I need Sith Fighter. Okay. Because he's gonna have IG, no, Slave 1. Oh, we had that. Okay, that was really helpful. Alright, we got through it. And now this is easy. This is Chimera. I feel pretty good about winning this. This guy, did he have any full clears in his history? I don't think so. Yeah, this guy doesn't full clear. people usually don't full clear him either, so I'm happy about that. Alright. Let us bring out the defender. We will definitely stun the Marauder. Alright, removing turn meter. I'm going to heal up. I don't want to... Ah, come on. Alright, we're going to lose him because I'm going to hit the Marauder once right now. The AoE is going to take out Scythe. Are you kidding me? Alright, we'll do the Interceptor. Okay. Alright. I'm good with that. Because this means we can now... Why can't I... Oh, I have to attack you. Okay. Because we can clean this up now. Regardless of what happens, we're fine. We took out the real threats. There's the last of the attackers. Probably Plo. No, 5s. We'll heal. Although a tank may have been a good idea. I just didn't really want to lose any more ships. Okay. Can you get away from all that? There we go. This is actually a pretty good run. This might be low 19s. I think we could be low 19s. Yeah, 1930. That's not terrible. Considering. Now get away from the cords. Alright, we'll trek back and see how he does, but I'm feeling pretty good that this might be a win. Like, there's a little in doubt early on, but we got through it. We got our win in round 3, which means we finish with a winning record for the season, going 5-4 up against my opponent Trax here. Didn't do too much. He did clear the front territory. It did take him 3 attempts to get through Hondo. He did 1 or 2 of those as a solo artist. On the back wall, he gave a shot up against QADME, and from there, he gave up. Didn't do any attacks in the front territory, but considering how tough his defense was, probably didn't have too much for offense. It was... Well, actually, he probably still had a good amount for offense. But I'm pretty happy with this one. But well played by Trex. Before we wrap up, a look at the defense for our 5-4 season. In round 1, we won the match. I think he just gave up on Fleet, if I recall. Padme up against CLS was a loss. Grievous up against the Tuskens, a loss. JMK up against Padme, a loss. The rest of these were pretty straightforward. No problems with Fleet. And then Jabba losing to Lord Vader with the CRON. Jedi Knight Revan losing to Padme, or CADME. CLS losing to Trench with this Merc CRON, which I think applied to nobody. Maul losing to Lord Vader. Cere Junda to CADME. Boss to Lord Vader. And Tarful to Lord Vader. No solutions there. And I lost round 2. My opponent, though, he actually did great. We got 1 hold with Jedi Knight Revan up against the Mandos, and then everything else, for the most part, no issues, except for the Profundity losing to the Negotiator, which is interesting, maybe how he played it. I think partly because he brought out the Phantom. That's a mistake. That is a strategic mistake. Round 3, this one my opponent had some problems and didn't fully play. Padme up against Dash Hondo. Geo's up against that Dash Hondo, ultimately taking it down with Bosk, and then Palpatine Starkiller up against QADME, and then no more than that. And then we will transition from Grand Arena to Territory Battles and Conquest. We'll have a couple Conquest videos up here. One my overview of all the feats, and then we'll probably do the Sector 1 or Sector 2 video that I put out right in the corner there. So thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.